To image the mandibular canine tooth in a larger dog, likely what I'm going to have to do is 2 radiographs, one to capture the crown and some of the root, and then I'm going to reposition the sensor to capture the apex of the root. Film sensor placement for this one, you're going to take the crown of the mandibular canine and just have it in the upper corner of the sensor. Use your paper towel to keep it in place. Make sure that the crown of the canine tooth isn't too close to the perimeter because you do have that inactive area on your sensor. The cone should be at a 15-degree tilt to image mandibular canine teeth, and you want to make sure that you're centered on the canine tooth that you easily can visualize from the front as well as looking from the side. To find the bisecting angle for your canine tooth, it's a tooth at the front, so you're going to sand at the side. Remembering that the tooth, instead of following the crown, it does curve quite distally. So I've got long axis of the tooth. I can see the edge of my sensor. So halfway in between is my bisecting angle. And I want to ensure that my cone is directed right at the bisecting angle as I visualize it from the side of the patient. Last and important thing to do is to make sure your cone is centered on your canine tooth. And again, I'm looking from here and I can see maybe it just needs to be a little bit higher, like that, so that the center of my cone is centered right on the canine tooth. When I take the x-ray, I'm likely going to have the crown and part of the root. So what I'm going to do with my sensor is I'm going to take it off the crown entirely, lay it flat on the floor of the mandible, just reposition my paper towel so it's laying flat right now. And then what I'm going to do with my cone is I'm going to just move it slightly distally, centering over where the apex of that tooth should be. It's still at the 15-degree angle. I should still be aimed at my bisecting angle already. And then it should be set up to image the apex of the tooth for the second radiograph.